Den Gegner Paul Smith, der mit 31 Jahren vor seinem größten Kampf steht. Er boxt in Deutschland, bringt viele Fans mit. Paul Smith, wie geht's aus am Samstag?
Paul, you get a lot of support from England, a lot of fans. So how will the fight be? What is the game plan, and what do you think? What will happen on Saturday?
Listen, it's going to be a great fight. It's a fight that I've trained very hard for. I've prepared the best I could possibly prepare for this fight because it's the biggest chance that I've ever had in my life, and it's the world title fight. It's a dream of mine to be world champion. It's what I've always wanted to do, and Saturday night I'm going to achieve that dream and I'm going to realise that dream. But as I've said time and again, Anthony Abraham is a great champion. He's someone who I've respected as a fighter before there was even a possibility that I may fight him, and someone that I've watched, and he's a good, strong fighter, but it's someone that I'm glad to be sharing a ring with, and I'll be happy to test myself against. The fans that will be there will be great, but German boxing fans are knowledgeable anyway, and they know what way the fight's going, so if my game plan goes to plan, which I've got every confidence in it doing it on Saturday night, and I'll be a new world champion, and the German fans will appreciate that along with the British fans.
Also es wird auf jeden Fall ein großartiger Kampf werden. Ich habe mich super auf...
This is all about Paul Smith. It's nice to be involved in a winning streak. It's 60 at the moment, it'll be 61 Sunday morning. Joking aside, I want to thank Southland Promotions, Arthur Abraham, Eddie Hearn, Sky TV for giving Paul Smith this chance and making a kid's dream come true and fighting for a world title. And not only that though, fighting against somebody to the calibre of Arthur Abraham, well respected. I've enjoyed watching his fights as a middleweight, as a super middleweight, and it's disappointing looking to be plotting the downfall of such a great champion, but I'm very confident in the game plan and the tactics that we have for Saturday night. And I'm really pleased to hear that Arthur Abraham's really trained hard, respects Paul Smith, and that's a huge compliment to Paul Smith in the threat that Paul Smith brings to this fight, and that's what he does. And Uli is right, I do see a knockout in this fight, but I do see it going in the way of Paul Smith. That's a bold statement to make. Arthur Abraham has been in with world-class fighters, distance with Andre Ward, been in with Carl Froch and stuff like that, but we're dealing with two fighters here that can seriously punch. Arthur Abraham got a fantastic right hand, a great mental attitude, doesn't know when to give up, and I'm sure he's got to bring his best on the night, and that's what we're looking forward to. There's got to be a brilliant atmosphere in the arena on the night. It's going to be a real, possibly one of the fights of the year. This will be come Saturday night, and I'm very confident that we'll be bringing home that world title belt back to England, and afterwards I'll buy Uli a drink afterwards. Thank you.
Also es geht eigentlich nur um Paul Smith bei diesem Kampf und nicht darum, dass ich hier meine Siegesserie vielleicht auf 61 oder 62...